So I'm getting ready to watch episode 23 of Attack on Titan. This has taken us into the final arc of season 1, 23, 24, 25. 22 just ended with everything a mess. The Survey Corps had been horribly defeated. We got the information that Erwin had to go back to the capital to answer for this horrific defeat. And then the thing that was the real crusher to me is we found out that the Survey Corps had lost custody of Eren Yeager. So Eren was ordered to be turned back over to who knows who. Is it the military police? Is it some other branch of the government? That sounds pretty desperate and dismal of a situation for Eren. So we just gotta hope for the best, right? And things have been pretty dramatic when Eren's fate has been on the line so far, so I don't know if they're gonna just jump right into it with episode 23, or if it'll be closer to the final episode of the season where we figure out what the next unfortunate twist of fate is for Eren. But of course, I'm going to be watching it all, seeing what happens, and then I'll talk about it with one big final episode 23, 24, 25, and season 1 as a whole review extravaganza once I've made it through the end of this season. So this episode is Smile, and this final arc is called Raid on Stohess District. So I guess something's going to raid. Oh, we're back to Annie. See, I knew earlier there's no way we could just leave Annie. She's too interesting of a character to just be gone from the show. So they show her training with someone for something, and I don't know what it is. But already I'm feeling like they're going to answer some of my mysteries here. Wow, she has bunk beds. Those are pretty nice looking bunk beds for this sort of dystopic medieval Last Stand of Humanity situation. So we're in Stohess District, which I don't really know where Stohess District is geographically. Is this in the inner wall? Is this out in the second ring? If there's a raid, I wonder who the raid's going to be from. Oh, they've got one of those Wallist religious folks who thinks that sealing the gates is blasphemy or it's sacrilegious, that the walls themselves are God. So even if you're doing it to protect humanity from Titans, it's still unforgivable. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this Wallist religion here. Oh, but we're going to the military police headquarters, which is where Annie is, because she turned her back on the Survey Corps, and she was one of the top 10 graduates, and she made it clear that she wanted to be where it was safest, and that's the military police. But will we find out she has some other motive, and it's not just as selfish as it appeared? Because she's a great character. And she's got that, I can't be bothered by you look on her face, and they're all noticing it. Yeah, and this guy mentioned she was in Trost District and everything went down, so she's seen more action than the rest of the new recruits here. Wow, and this one lady seems kind of jealous or something. She thinks he's only complimenting her because he thinks she's cute and not because she's actually a legitimate, fierce butt kicker in battle, which we've all seen. How do you feel about those military police emblems with the unicorn? I'm not a big fan. I prefer the wings of freedom. Okay, so they've got some kind of guard duty as, I guess, Eren's being brought into town. They had special permission to use their mobility gear. Good question. So they've got protection duty, but they don't know who to protect from. This is maybe our first hints of revolution coming here. If they're fearing an organized resistance of some sort to this procession coming through town, then that means somebody's afraid of something bigger inside the walls than what we've heard about so far. It's not just the Titans who are the only threats to this government. Man, the bowl cuts in this show. That guy has the same bowl cut as the tree climber. Those are always good orders. Don't mess up. And he's back to playing cards. So I think we're going to see some kind of really interesting raid. Maybe a new turn. I mean, there's only 3 episodes left in the season, right? Like, we need some kind of wrap up to the story, some kind of jaw dropper, one last big twist to get us all chomping at the bit for season 2. So they got 3 episodes to do it. One of the military police is sort of insulting Bowl-Cut here for also joining the military police. It's so funny. Yes, I joined the military police because I'm selfish, but I'm selfish in a different way than you. So yeah, you're bad for doing what I did, but I'm good for doing what I did. That is the root of hypocrisy. Not to mention the haircut. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be shaming a guy for his haircut, but it's not like you don't have a choice in the issue. Like, you had at least a choice of 2 haircuts, and you went with the Mo Howard there, buddy. I mean, why not just go the Connie route? If you're not sure, just shave it down. Nobody's going to give you too hard of a time about that. Oh, here comes Annie talking some hard truths. Yeah, you got to remember this, everyone. She could probably, beat all of you up at once. So maybe listen to what she has to say. Oh, she's thinking in fond terms of Aaron here. I wasn't sure what her opinion of Aaron would be. All right, I'm ready for this procession to get in motion. I want to see the raid. I want to see something going down here. Make me clutch my pearls. Wow, yawning on the job. This whole paradox of the military police is an interesting one. Not quite a catch-22, but along those lines. The better you are as a troop, the more you get to be lazy and avoid fighting. Whoa! Whoa, so that's what they're protecting from. It looks like, some crookedness from the military police. There's some conspiracy here. A little fraud. Profiteering off of the government supplies. Now that seems like classic politics to this cynical guy over here. Oh, he's going to end up in the bottom of that canal with some cement boots. He's calling him out for committing fraud here. From stealing from the public. Stealing from the people. Oh, they're having a laugh at him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They gave him a coin. They made him complicit. Bowl cut, I'm sorry I made fun of your hair. You're standing up for what's right. You clearly don't belong in the military police. Oh, no! They gave him a rifle butt to the gut. Oh, hit him on the noggin. Oh, goodness. And I think they beat him with his own gun. That adds insult to injury. Oh, man. I feel sorry for the guy. Why did I make fun of his haircut? Maybe his mom chose it, and he loves his mom, and he can't tell her no. He's just a good son, and I'm picking on him for it. And he's getting beat up by his military police colleagues. All because he doesn't want to be crooked. Graft. I think this counts as graft. I'm not real knowledgeable on those terms. Uh-oh. Annie! Annie stepped up. He does not want to cross paths with her. She could lay some smackdown on him. Well, that's nice. Bowlcut's friends are trying to rescue him from the superiors by saying, we'll do the code red from You Can't Handle the Truth, Few Good Men. As if I didn't already kind of not like the military police enough. This is really making them the villains of this story. And I was so misguided to bully this poor guy because his dear, sweet, ill mother wanted him to get a bowl cut just like his granddaddy had. And I was making fun of the poor kid for being a good son. Oh, so she is maybe firing him up to do the right thing. Maybe Annie will be a hero and not a twisted villain here. I'm just glad we got to catch up with her. Oh, is he going to shoot him in the back? No, he took the coward's way out. Poor guy. I think you look handsome in that bowl cut. Referring to Aaron as that idiot you know. I kind of like that. I think there are probably people who refer to me as that idiot you know to others. Oh, he's got some self-loathing. He now is ashamed of himself after having such high standards before. Realizing the harsh reality of being up against the system. Wow, Annie is making some profound observations about the weak who just get swept up in the flow with the corrupt and the powerful and the misguided. And here comes this procession. And the police on guard duty. Who quietly called Annie's name from an alleyway? Could it be Armin? Yes! I recognize his voice. It's not like I'm a good guesser. But maybe Armin's going to try to get her to help him with something here. He's hoping there's some connection of friendship from their time together as cadets. Even though she chose not to go into the Survey Corps, maybe there's still some interpersonal connection there. Oh, and Armin's got his gear hidden under a raincoat, so he's ready to make a move if he needs to. Oh, he's just laying it out there, asking Annie to help him rescue Aaron. Now, this is going to be good. Oh, and she's talking about the monarchy. I like it that the monarchy's kind of mysterious here. Like, I know they're corrupt from what I'm seeing, but they don't even specifically say if it's a person, an individual, or if it's just an oligarchy, sort of. But I like this. Armin is going to spearhead this rescue. Maybe he's going to recruit Annie, who is, pretty close to Mikasa in her action abilities. But he does have to keep her in the dark because he doesn't know if he can trust a member of the police. He's taking a big risk, but I kind of am expecting her to do what she's doing here and say she can't help him. Like, she's not necessarily going to stand in his way, but she's just trying to get through life with as little hassle as possible. Oh, he's calling her out too for her selfishness and only caring about her own skin and nothing else. Armin is laying it out there. Oh, he's kind of making a good point. He's saying, I'll try not to hurt you, but if you're not helping me, I can't make any promises, and we need the police to help us get through the gate. Oh, she's got some self-loathing there. She's kind of the opposite of bowl cut here. She is trying to deny that she's really a good person, and he's trying to think he is. Oh, she's going to help, right? Right? She's going to help. Oh, and he's telling her, you don't have to be good for everyone to be a good person. He's trying to absolve her in a strange way. Wow, saying that to me, you're a bad person if you don't help. Interesting. Armin playing that psychological game on a deeper level than your average guy. What's she doing? She taking her gun off. She going to punch him? Putting a ring on? Yes! She's going to help. Yeah, I can consider Annie one of my favorites again. Unless she's going to double cross him, then I won't like her anymore. But here she is, helping our terrible trio, Eren, Armin, and Mikasa. Oh, and he's throwing some shade at the military police, Eren is, as he's walking under cover of a cloak. His life is more or less worthless at this point, and he's still sort of walking tall here, though he is hiding his face. Oh, wow. She asked what they would do if she didn't help, and they had an insane plan, so I think they were really counting on her helping. Oh, so Armin, once again, being that really talented tactical strategic mind, talking about the complicated layout of the city, is why he picked Stohess as the place to stage their little maneuver here. Always being smart, that Armin. He's going to be a leader someday, right? Man, it's so quiet, like an Old West shootout walking up to the saloon or something. Has a really cool feel to it. Like, you can feel the tension as they're walking through the deserted roadway here. They found him a little abandoned alcove, sort of an underground hideout or something. A staging point at the very least. Uh-oh, is Annie getting ready to double cross him here? Annie's not going down in the basement. Oh man, she's got some rude words for Eren here, and I don't quite get it. I don't think she's weak. Nobody thinks she's weak. Yeah, he's saying this. You're not weak. He doesn't believe she's afraid of the dark. Maybe she is afraid of the dark. I thought maybe this is where she's going to trap him and then double cross him. Wow, she really is afraid to go below ground. I did not expect this out of Annie. Kind of cool, though. It adds to her character. The second toughest woman I know is afraid to go underground. Either that or she's up to something. Oh, wow, she's mentioning how deserted it is, and maybe it's a little suspicious that it's so deserted, because she's pulled him into a trap. Or at least there is a trap, even if she's not who pulled him in. Yeah, so she is not the good person. I'm allowed to hate her again. So it's getting ready to go down. Oh, she had Marco's maneuver gear? Did she kill Marco? No. Oh, wow. She has Marco's gear. Did she kill Marco? Oh, man, Annie killed the Titans! Is Annie the female Titan? Oh, man, maybe she is. And Armin is too darn smart. He caught on to it before I did. Yes, she was the female Titan. I give myself credit. And Armin knew and didn't say a word, that clever little rascal. And here she is. What is she doing here? What is her maneuver? What is her move? What is her move? And he knew she was the female Titan when he asked her to help. I don't get it. I can't keep up. Oh my goodness. At the last moment, Aaron's still trying to convince her to help, but I think that ship has sailed, Aaron. I don't know, maybe you're far more convincing than I am. You're a better arguer than I am. But I feel like that ship has sailed, buddy. You went from the frying pan into the fire, from a pickle into the brine. Is that a thing people say, or did I just invent something? You went from a pickle to the brine. Oh, and here comes Mikasa. She's like, all right, let's go. It's time to throw down. Go ahead, female Titan. Mikasa's ready for you. Even without Levi, though. Levi's the bomb diggity. And now laughter? Oh my goodness, Annie might be the most sinister character I've seen on this show. What is going on here? She's laughing in the face of a lethal threat from Mikasa? That is nuts. Maybe she's just straight up nuts. I think she's having some internal struggles here. Now she's telling Armin she's a good person to him. Oh man, she looks insane. She's getting ready to transform inside the walls. And who are these people hidden in the corners in the alleyways? So who set up the trap? Did Armin set up the trap? Did Mikasa set up? Armin had to set this trap up, right? Or did the MP? Oh no, she's got like a little puncture tool. Mikasa's taking him down. She's gonna transform there in the middle of the city. Ah! Those poor people that tried to ambush her are goners. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, how can you end now? Such a high note though. Oh my goodness, what a great episode. So glad I watched it. I can't wait to get to the next two now, see what's gonna happen with female Titan in the middle of a town, a populated area. She's already proven she's more than enough to handle Eren. Mikasa's held her own against her, but she had Levi on her side. I'm not entirely sure where Levi is. Is he like stuck inside of one of those paddy wagon things? This could get ugly real quick, and there's only 2 episodes, and Annie, you're breaking my heart. Are you gonna come around and redeem yourself? Are you gonna be the good person by the end? I don't know. Oh man, I gotta find out. I guess I'll just have to wait till the next episode and see, so I'll talk to you soon.